Blades. I feel like I should read it. The Rise, the Rise and Fall of the Blades. Here we go. All right. The Rise and Fall of the Blades by Anonymous. There are many that still remember the Blades. There are fewer that can pass down their stories, their origins, and their downfall. My father could. In his proudest moments, he said to me, "You keep secrets like the Blades." The Blades were good at keeping secrets. They didn't write much down. They passed information carefully between their spies in every province to their elite members that protected the emperors. Even amongst their members, they kept much secret. Most associate the Blades with their ceremonial Akaviri armor and curved longswords. One can trace the Blades back to the fiercest warriors of Akavir, the Dragon Guard. It was there, just as they would do in Tamriel, that they protected rulers and their kingdoms. But recent discoveries show it to be much more than that. Many classic texts tell us of adventurers to Akavir, known as the Dragonlands of the East. Many from Tamriel have attempted to conquer it, most famously Emperor Uriel V and his 10th Legion in year 288 of the Third Era, as documented in the Imperial Dispatch Disaster at Ionith. Dragons have long been legend in Akavir, and many believe that their brief appearance in Tamriel's history are those that escaped Akaviri, for it was there they were hunted and killed off by the Dragon Guard. The Dragon Guard would follow those that fled to Tamriel in the late First Era. Invading from the north, the Dragon Guard met not only dragons, but the men of Skyrim, who don't meet invasions with pitchers of mead. The Dragon Guard... That's a little dry wit from the author there. The Dragon Guard cut a path through Skyrim, and it was not until they were stopped by Raman Cyrodiil during the battle at Pale Pass that the invasion came to an end. It was Raman who united the human lands of Cyrodiil and defeated the Akaviri invaders. Raman is one of the first documented and widely accepted of the mythic Dragonborn, those anointed by Akatosh and Alessia themselves. Born with the soul of a dragon, is what his followers would say. Reports differ widely on the nature of the battle at Pale Pass, but the end result is the same, and the remaining Dragon Guard, upon hearing the voice of Raman Cyrodiil, knelt and swore their lives to him, their conqueror and savior. Fragments from late First Era texts refer to the warriors dropping to their knees, saying, "We were not hunting, or did not intend." Continuing, "We have been searching for you." They protected Raman with their lives, as well as his descendants, as the Raman dynasty ushered in Tamriel's Second Era. It was through these years that their reach extended and their order grew to become the Blades. Their conquest of the dragons complete, they only sought to protect the Dragonborn, and through him, the Empire. They reached their height late during the Third Era, under the rule of the Septim Emperors. Despite their numbers, they kept their secrecy. The most visible and well-documented were the members who personally guarded the Emperor, still wearing the original Akaviri armor. But that was just the tip of the spear, for the Blades were a larger organization, stretching to every corner of Tamriel. These agents were of every race. They were merchants, thieves, craftsmen, mages, and warriors, all acting as spies, protecting the Empire as needed, and operating in secret. They often acted alone, but some fragments speak of them meeting in secret fortresses across the continent. The most famous being Cyrodiil's Cloud Ruler Temple, where they hung the swords of those slain protecting the Dragonborn. Other maps speak of Windscour Temple under the great expanse of Hammerfell's Alikr Desert, Skyhaven Temple in the mountains of Skyrim, and Stormtalon Temple east of Wayrest. They were known to have a Grand Master who often lived amongst the people, unknown to others. The nature of their communications, meeting places, and missions were known to only an elite few members. The only two to know all were the Grand Master himself and the Chronicler, whose only job was to make sure the group's mission was never known, but never lost. With the death of Uriel Septim VII and his sons, and his son Martin, the Third Era came to a close, with the Blades fortifying themselves deep within Cyrodiil's Cloud Ruler Temple, as they waited for a Dragonborn to return when they would be called upon again. The Empire of the Fourth Era no longer saw the Blades openly protecting it, or the Emperors. That role is now filled by the Penitus Oculatus, a purely imperial organization. But the Blades continued their secret work to watch for the Dragonborn and guard against future enemies. The Blades were among the first to see the signs that the Thalmor of the Altmeri Dominion would not remain isolated within their borders forever. They could do what the Penitus Oculatus, servant to imperial policy, could not, and thus earned the lasting hatred of the Thalmor. The warnings of the Blades were proved right, as is well known to all. The Great War between the Empire and the Thalmor consumed the Empire and nearly destroyed it. Emperor Titus Mede II eventually brokered peace with the Thalmor, but at a price many of us still bear. The reach and destructive nature of the Thalmor is known to many. Author's note, in my family, firsthand. They are not fools. They knew early on that the Blades were an enemy, so they hunted them throughout the Great War. Some were killed defending their temples, others as they slept in their hideaways, alone. Some fought, some ran, some hid, but the Thalmor found them all. There are those that say the Blades still exist around us in hiding from the Thalmor, waiting as they have done time and time again for a Dragonborn to return, for one to protect, for one to guide them. Wow. Now that was worth the read. I'm now thoroughly convinced, as I hope you are as well, that Delphine is going to turn out to be one of these hidden members of the Blades. Probably the chronicler, and probably the author of the book we just read. What was it called? The Rise and Fall of the Blades, yeah. What a great book. All right. Well, let's not let her get too far ahead of us. Here we go.
If my analysis is correct, the dragon buried near Kynes Grove will be the next to come back to life.
She's still running.
Come on, we've got to get to Kynes Grove.
Hold on.
We need to find that burial mound before its dragon comes back to life.
Give me a little background on the Thalmor.
The faction that rules the Altmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back.
Okay.
There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one.
Wow. So why are they hunting you?
We hurt them in the past, and they have long memories.
Yeah, she's definitely a Blades. Okay, let's continue.
Let's get going.
Ah, got him! Chill. We ain't gonna hurt you, bro. Okay. I hear some wolves, definitely.
Watch out! Wolves!
Oh, wow! I think I just realized something.
Dragonborn, I really do.
Okay,
We'll find out soon enough.
When I depressed both mouse buttons to charge the dual cast, I only released the right mouse button, hoping it would only cast one of the two bolts. But it cast both of them, and I think it cast them from my right.
Should be safe from them at least.
Well, no, now I'm not sure. I'll have to experiment with that. Okay, let's check our map real quick. Where are we going? We're going to... No, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Locate the dragon burial site. Oh, she's gonna run all the way from there? We're not running all that way with her. Forget that. Hey, I'll meet you there. Bye. As if I would spend the next 40 minutes running along that ridiculous path. No. We will definitely not do that. Okay, so so Adarancel saw the mysterious Delphine off along her way safely, and then called a cab. Yeah, he decided to call a cab. He thought that would be more efficient. So yeah, we traveled to where do we want to go here? We traveled to Windhelm Stables. We called a horse cart guy. We used magic, sure, why not? I have an iPhone. Get it? Get it? Alright, that was a huge nerd joke. Yeah, that guy, he just dropped us off. I don't know what the big problem is. That's all that happened. Okay, so where are we going? We're now going south, due south to Kynesgrove. Okay. Alright, let's wait for daylight. So we're going to meet Delphine. We're doing this quest, A Blade in the Dark. Delphine believes that dragons are coming back to life and that the next one will resurrect near the town of Kynesgrove. So I've convinced her that I'm Dragonborn by killing the once I've convinced her that I'm Dragonborn by killing the dragon, she promises to tell me that she's a member of the Blades and that she wants to help me restore the Empire and defeat all the dragons. If I turn out to be wrong, that's going to be really bad. She's like, I'm from the Mages Guild that was destroyed, and we want to come back, so that's what this is all about. Get this guy. There we go. It's kind of, I know it's pointless, but it's frustrating. Little jerk. Where are we supposed to go? Up here. Okay. Here's something going wrong. All right. Well, whatever. It's over here-ish. Whoa, do I hear Alduin? Oh man, that's not good. That was kind of a long shot. Hold on. I need something that goes a little bit further. Where's Ice Spike? Do I even have that favorited right now? No, I do not. Okay. Let's go ahead. It's Alduin, right? I mean, he's... I hit somebody. Come on. Where are you at, big man? Man, he's tough. I think he may not be able to land. Like, he may not... gonna have to try and get up there, I guess.